In this video, we're going to be talking about how to maintain consistency on a day-to-day basis, even on your Sundays and whatever phase of life you're going in. So just to start with, people who are following me on Instagram have went through the stories where I work till morning, like let's say 9 a.m, 8 a.m in the morning, and then after I get back to some other work, like it might be some other business, some other work, and that consistency is maintained throughout the time. Okay, it never matters what is it, a Sunday, is it a Saturday, or is it a Monday. So a lot of people, like this question was particularly asked by one of my team member Rahul, and I'm trying to make a video on this. So this question was how to maintain consistency. Now this consistency is a part of things that I learned initially in my life. Okay, so initially in my life, like my dad used to he's in shipping industry, and shipping industry does not have time limits. Like you don't have this specific time. Whenever you are near the port, you have to start working. Whenever you are close to your work schedules are on, you have to start working. So this is the thing I've learned from my dad. He used to go to his like whenever he has a shift in marine industry at 5 a.m, 3 a.m, 2 a.m. So this is one thing that I learned, that you can't restrict yourself to do work or to do something on time, on basis of time. So then after, in my 8th standard and 9th standard, so I was a part of a school named St. Francis, and this school has a rule that they used to kick off the non-performers in the 9th standard so that the school reputation is maintained in 10th standard. It was like you are eligible to get failed in your 9th standard. Not, they don't used to do obviously, but this was something like a rule. So you have to be the good performer student. Now in 8th standard, I was also doing a remote internship for a Bangalore-based company. So what I learned was I have to learn to sit at least for 4 to 5 hours a day for both the things, in order to do my remote internship work and in order to do my other sort of stuff. So this thing I learned, and I started building that habit of sitting long hours from that moment of time. So from when I started my work, like I started doing all my business and things like that from my 11th standard, I was very deep down into doing the things. Like I had this consistency of sitting long hours. Now, simple tricks to be productive and be consistent. First of all, eliminate this thing from your mind. There's something called as Sunday, Saturday, or weekends. Okay, this is the biggest problem that people face in their day-to-day life, is that they think about that one day when they would feel relaxed and they would not do anything. Or people who are in office-based thing, like after 5 p.m. I'll do no work. First of all, eliminate all the mind blocks. So tip number 1 is eliminate mind blocks that causes you to stop working. Okay, that's the number 1 priority. Second, make a list, okay, of your priorities of work. Like the most important work you will do at the first hand, the most repetitive work you will do at the last. Okay, so like in morning, one of my first work is always checking all my ad accounts, improving my ads, and then looking up to all my emails, replying to most of the emails. Things like this are my first work. Okay, so always have tables like this, always have Trello boards. One of the best thing that I realized, okay, there is called as an app called Trello. I'll have the link to it below in the comment section. And secondly, with Trello, you will also use app called as To-Do List. Okay, so To-Do List is a simple app which would talk about all the things that you could have on table. And remember this, whatever things you have allotted in a day on your Trello board, make sure you need to do more things than what you have done on your Trello board. So simply that means that if in a day you are about to do, let's say, 10 or 11 tasks in a day, make sure after doing that 10 to 11 tasks, you go for more tasks. Okay, you go for more tasks simply means that you go for at least 2 to 3 more tasks where it's more of a involvement of learning or reaching out to people or networking. Okay, so this is one of the most important thing. And always think of the opportunities. The person who's always working is always looking for opportunity. Don't be a person who's just working without getting any result. Okay, it's never the case. Okay, people say that you can work for long hours and you still can't get anything in return. It is never the case. If you work long hours, there's something or the other that you will get in return, or you'll come to know about it. Okay, so this is the one simple thing. So people say that it's not about working long hours, it's always being very productive in that short frame of time. I am totally in support with this, that you have to be productive in that short period of time. But with that being said, you also have to learn of maintaining that short period productivity for long hours. Okay, and on a continuous basis, take small time breaks. Let's say while we are working, we take like I usually take 1 to 2 hours of break, and in that break I usually listen to music and I watch some travel vlogs, because that is something I really love. So always it's important that once you work for 3 to 4 hours, you should have a reward to it. मतलब आपने इतने देर काम किया तो उसका कोई reward होना चाहिए. So for me, like, I take a break, I'll eat some snacks, and with that I'll watch vlogs, which is one of my favorite things to watch. So this is how I maintain consistency. I maintain consistency in a form of just doing more work and making a list of things, completing my high priority work on the first place. Secondly, then I'll go for learning based tasks, and I'll do more than what I allot in a day. So this is all the things that I have in plate. Maybe you like this video. If you have liked this video, just put on the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. And if you are looking to get more clients for your agency and maintain this productivity during your long hours and journey, okay, there's a link below. You'll get a link below named as AGS. It's a agency growth secret program by our team members and by me itself. So you'll learn how to get clients on autopilot on this specific course. Go ahead, become a part of AGS right now.